Hello, this is Obsidian C from Keep of Kalessin, and you are watching Metal Sickness. The tour is going okay. It's a big variation in attendance from the audience, I think. Some nights are very good, some nights are not that good, but still I think we have a lot of fun. That's the most important thing for us now, is that everyone on the tour are very nice people. We have good communication and personal together with all the bands. So at least we have a lot of fun, and yeah, so we're quite happy about it. I don't think they are that different than other fans. I think metal fans worldwide are quite similar. However, I think that Eastern Europe and South America, stuff like that, is a little bit better than Central Europe. Down here in France and also in Spain and stuff, it's like have a little bit more of the like South American attitude towards music. Like the Southern Europe, South America is quite similar actually. Uh, we are influenced by so many different things. I guess it started out with bands like Iron Maiden, Metallica, Guns N' Roses, stuff like that, that we listened to when we were younger. And then, of course, the Norwegian black metal bands had a big influence. Emperor, Immortal, Darkthrone, all those early bands. Mayhem as well. But then again, I think that we have a lot of heavy metal influences now more than ever. I think that we are going back to where we really come from, which is the 80s kind of heavy metal. I often say that Keep of Kalessin is not a black metal band or a soft black metal band. Even though you listen to our music, it's like our music is more intense and extreme than, for instance, Gorgoroth. They only have extreme image. But if you listen to the actual music, I think that Keep of Kalessin is at some points very extreme, but at some points also very soft. But we are not a soft black metal band or something. We are an extreme heavy metal band, which musically can be the same, but in thought and ideology, I think that it's a very big difference, because we are not, like I said, going easy on the black metal. We are actually taking the heavy metal to the extreme. As far as technical skills and riffing and stuff, we are much more complicated than the average black metal band. It's diverse, it's intense, a lot of intensity all the time, movement on stage. Of course, we would like to have the proper epic setup that we want, but we're still here supporting other bands, so it's difficult to show the audience what we are really about, because it costs a lot of money. It's impossible to bring it on tours like this, but hopefully someday we will be big enough so we can take that entire show all throughout Europe, because I think that we have plans to look like Iron Maiden on stage and build stages like that. Problem is that we are in a very narrow genre, so it's very hard to be so big so we can do that. I think that Reptilian has had a very good response, very good in the media and also from the fans. Of course, we hear fans talk about Armada sometimes, and they're not that much into Reptilian, but it's always like that when you release a new album. It will take some time, and I always say that good albums is the albums that you need some time to listen to. Keep Kalessin is typical for that. Nowadays, people want music, new music every day, but I'm the kind of person who listens to an album like several hundred times, and albums that will grow on you. We release albums like that, and whenever bands do that, it will take like a year or something until fans like, because we said the same on Colossus. First we released Armada, that was like a hard impact on the scene because it was different and no one had these high expectations. For Colossus, people started having expectations to what we were doing, and when we released that album, people are like, yeah, not as good as Armada. And I said to my band, it's like, wait 1 year and then you will see. And now we released Reptilian, and people don't say it's not as good as Armada. They say it's not as good as Colossus. So they actually changed. And I say now we're almost at, yeah, it's about a year since, it's over a year since Reptilian was released. And that's when we see that the fans start really getting into the album. So it's the same. It took a year for them to actually realize what the album is about, because it's very complex. It's a lot of stuff happening. It's a lot of different layers there, and it takes some time. You cannot hear everything in the first 10 listens. You have to hear it like 100 times before you get all the details. Yeah, the feedbacks from the label are good. Sales-wise, I think we should be selling a lot more albums, of course, but the market is really difficult nowadays. And yeah, so everyone is like, we're doing okay, but yeah, we should do better, I think. I'm satisfied with the album because I think it's probably the best album we have done. We have the best production, even though I think the production could be a lot better. But still, it's always like that. I finish an album and then I move on. I don't think about, okay, maybe you should have done this, maybe you should have been like that. There's always stuff that you can change, but you get the album done, you release it, and then you move on to the next one. So even before we were finished with production, I was already writing new songs for the next album. And so it's like, yeah, I'm satisfied, and it's a very good album, especially in this scene nowadays. It's right up there with the best releases. So I think, yeah, now we just have to push to the next level on the next one. Very difficult question, because memories are uh, like music as well. Sometimes you think this song is very good. Sometimes you like to hear other kinds of music. Sometimes and emotionally you're like different stuff at each time. But I would actually say that one of the most memorable things is the last show we did in Rockefeller in Oslo. That's a great experience, and also the Eurovision thing we did was just a great thing to be part of, a great experience in our lives, and I wouldn't change that for the world, because it was a lot of fun. We met great people, we got great contacts in the business in Norway, and basically I think, but it's like sometimes that world is that world, and a different experience, like for instance when you play a show or something, when you played the Sofia on this tour in Bulgaria, it was like a great experience, but it's totally different than this. So that's why I'm telling that it's very difficult to pinpoint one, because we have so many different experiences and all are great. So yeah, but I think that most memorable would be playing in like Eastern Europe, concerts. Oh, Mexico City. Mexico City, I have to say, is one of the best experiences ever. Yeah. It was fantastic. It was so good. The show, the audience there is just amazing. So yeah, yeah, it's amazing. So we hope to go back there someday to South America and do a full tour there. uh, it's the same. It's so many, so many times we have been banging our heads against the wall, both in the studio and on tour. When you tour, you get tired and you feel that you're not getting anywhere. You don't make any money from this. You wonder why the fuck you're doing this, because some nights there are not people showing up to the gigs. Some nights that yeah, you just wonder, so why the fuck am I spending my time and energy on this when I could do a lot of other stuff? And so it's not like one incident, but it's this feeling sometimes that when you really think that you're struggling with the band, that's the worst. You just feel that, yeah, you have nothing back for what we put into it. And we put a shitloads of money. We lose our houses, our girlfriends, everything is going into the band. And what we get back is like, okay, maybe some fans every night here and there, but at one point it starts to feel like it's maybe not enough. I have no idea. Uh, Someone famous. Mike Tyson. I would fucking whoop his ass. No, because he would be the probably the biggest prize if you actually knocked him out. Hope that you guys keep supporting metal and keep up Kalessin, and that you check out our albums for real, not just give it a listen or two, because our shit is more than what you hear on the first listen.